about to get on this road, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I dislike about doing these working off of Amazon Loadboard. Alright guys, we got us a little load here. First I want to give a shout out, not a shout out, but my hearts and prayers goes out to all the victims and family members who had family down there at the UNLV campus. That is, when it hits that close to home, man, it's saddening. It's saddening when it happens anywhere, but I just can't believe it. Hopefully everybody's all right. Yeah, man. If you like this channel, I usually don't start off by saying like and subscribe, but I see half of you guys who are watching the videos are not subscribed. So if you can hit that subscribe button, hit a thumbs up, a like, that would be awesome. Help me grow the channel. We have a load here going from Las Vegas to Ontario, Mira Loma. There was so many loads this morning. I woke up around 3, and all the loads were going for not the same load, but technically the same load went for 209. One went for 2. One popped up here for it was 280 a mile, and I tried to grab it. It was I had to take my daughter to school. She needed to be at school before 8, and the load needed to be picked up before 8. But I was gonna have my wife take her to school, and by the time I was gonna grab it, somebody else grabbed it. So that was the best one I've seen. This rate I got for 223 is the second best I've seen since this morning. Yeah, and this one just popped up. I had my eye on, where is it? I had my eye on, it's not this one. Where is it? It wasn't this one. Did it go already? It was at 188. So I had my eye on another one going to this same location here. It was at 188. I was gonna wait for it to get up to 200. Just because it was a drop, it was a hook and drop. Just 2 stops, just like this. And it was only 220 miles. I don't see it on here anymore. Anyway, so we got this one. I'll take that one. I'm happy it pulled up. I was getting a little depressed here. So I'm picking up at 4 o'clock, dropping off around 9 or something like that, 8, 9. So I'm trying to pick up one that picks up later tonight and try to come right back home. Do a quick turnaround. I like the way they break this down. I go on to the 123 Loadboard app, not the desktop version. The desktop version, they don't give you any free lookups. On the app, they give you a free lookup. I'm not sponsored or anything by 123 Loadboard, but that's what I do. I usually go on there and I see what the estimated rate is. So right now, I'll probably pop that up to show you guys what the estimated rate was. So it looks like they're only giving me $2.55 for the first pickup. And then they're giving me $115 for the second pickup. To make it to California from here is about $200 in fuel. I'm just gonna put like about $400 in my tank because fueling up in California is expensive. Every other trip, I like to get some fuel out there in California to help out with the IFTA. But yeah, I wanted to see the base rate on here. They usually break it all down for you, showing you the base rate. I know I took it at 223, but after fuel, think it comes out to $1.76 after fuel, which, yeah. So, well, here it is right here. So, base rate is 431.47. Fuel surcharge is 115.08, which gives me the grand total of 546.55. See, now when we're doing the DOT or a 123 low board or Truck Smarter, usually we just negotiating this base rate right here. We're not negotiating this fuel surcharge. How much you're gonna get paid after fuel. It's important. I would love to get $2 a mile after fuel. That would be awesome. That's the way it was when I first jumped in the game. But now, and that's the way it should be now because fuel is at its most high. But this is what we need to be negotiating right here. If we're happy with this, or if we're happy with this grand total of $2 a mile, which we shouldn't be, we should be trying to negotiate this fuel surcharge because the brokers keep that fuel surcharge. I know the shippers and the consignees, they pay a fuel surcharge. The brokers pocket that and they give it to you if there's a delay over or layover, whatever it is. But anyways, let's hit the road, guys. I just want to go over that with you. And let's go pick up this load. Yeah, buddy. We back at it. Hey, don't judge me for my windshield, okay? I do wipe it off when I'm at the fuel station. I just need to get a truck wash. Times are hard right now, alright? You judging me? No, we got our load. We're gonna try to do a quick turnaround. We're gonna see if we can drive this 250 miles, drop this off, and see if we can pick up something that's in San Bernardino, Ontario area. And we're gonna see how that happens. If we can pick up something, we're supposed to drop off at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tonight. So we can find something picking up at 10, 11. We're gonna make it happen. Right now my ELD is not working. My little fob broke. And so right now I'm running off of paper logs until my new fob comes. It's supposed to be coming in the mail either today or tomorrow. 2 business days. So Tuesday for sure, Wednesday. So until then, we're gonna be running off paper logs. And getting it done. Let's go pick her up. We just got us some good old fuel at Maverick. Fuel's looking like diesel 2 is $3.85, $3.75 if you pay with cash. I'll let the fire truck go. Yep, I tried to use my business card today. Over the weekend, somebody at a Safeway or Safe something grocery store spent $1.99 on my card. And I say that to say this: if you're getting fuel at these fuel pumps, especially at these truck stops, do not stick your card in that slot. Every time I stick my card in the slot, especially when the little chip doesn't work, when you put your card up to the chip and the chip doesn't work, and then you stick your card inside that slot, do not do it. Just go inside. Every time I stick my card, well, majority of the time, it's happened 3 times already. When I stick my card in that little slot, somebody always hacks me every time. And the last place I stuck my card, unless I go inside the store and do it. But the last place I stuck my card in was at that Quick Stop in Arizona on the 7th. And 2 days later, they tried to get me for $200, $199. They got $199 out of me, but my credit card companies, for fraud charges, they don't charge me for it, so that's going to go back on my card. But and then they tried to charge $900. Well, by the time they tried to charge $900, my card already had notified my card company. And yeah, I wanted to try to use it because the lady was like, well, you're going to be able to use it, blah, blah, blah. So I tried to use it and it was declining on me, and I called down there to my credit card company, and they didn't see any of my declines. They was like, I was like, yeah, my card's declining. They didn't see it. They like, the only thing we see here is for $900 at a fuel station. Well, yeah, it's definitely not me. She's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're sending you out a new card, which is fine with me. But just be careful out there, guys. All right. So this yard we're going to right now. Let this biker cross. This yard we're going to right now, I dislike this yard. This is a small yard. We're just picking up an empty and taking it over to East Tropicana. 601 East Tropicana. Which is right up the street, so there's no big deal on that part, but I guarantee you they're not going to have it empty here. If they do, this will be one of those bets that the house loses on. And that's rare, because the house always loses. But I do not like coming here. They should have, one, it's a little yard. At least the way they have it set up is just wrong. They have you entering the wrong way. So you got to do U-turns just to park the trailer, which is whatever. It's just a small yard to be doing U-turns in. Very, very small yard, guys. We're going to see if they have it empty. I doubt it. Big time, but we're going to see here. They never come out. We always got to yell through this window here. Good afternoon. Yes, sir. Last four is 89 DB. Okay. All right. Okay. Do you guys have any at the other yard? No. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. Never seems to fail, guys. The house won today. Hey, look at this. There's a truck coming on this one-way lane right here. All these trucks are trying to get out of here. I might have to turn around. I remember my first time coming through this yard, and the traffic was going like this, but it was a yard jockey with a trailer, but she was parked like in the middle of the street here. She was trying to tell me to go through, but she didn't leave me enough space to get through on them. I'm telling her like, hey, I can't squeeze by you. I'm gonna lose a mirror. So she got upset because I made her readjust. And she had to bag up and like pull over a little bit more. So she was very upset. But I'm like, look how small this yard is. Like, what do you expect? But no empties. I don't know why they sent me here. So I don't want to say I rushed here for nothing, but you know, I kind of rushed here for nothing. I kind of, you know, should have waited and got fuel right now. So I'm gonna have to park somewhere and give them a call. So over, bro. Oh, we're here on Salon and something. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see this or not, but they had canceled my original pickup at that place. No, they had canceled LAS 2 or LAS 6. I don't remember, but they canceled the load going from Las Vegas to Mira Loma, and they had me still on that empty. That there wasn't an empty, but I had to wait until my departure time to call it in. They were paying me like $92 to take it 5 miles. But I called ROC because there's like a button on here you can put no empties, and then it update on its own. But I called ROC and I notified them, hey, there's no empties here. What can we do? So she said she's gonna give me a bobtail to my next stop, and then I let her know, like, hey, my next stop, that load has gotten canceled. Oh, there we go. That load got canceled. What can we do? And she said, so I'm gonna give you an empty. She's like, it's been like 30 minutes. They could have updated this on their self, but they didn't, because they should have canceled both of these, but they didn't. So what I'm going to do is I accepted that. Let's see if I can do it again. They're giving me hourly. They're giving me $75.70 an hour. 622. I think that's what I accepted. I think it was like 500 and something earlier. I'm not too sure. But hopefully, I'm trying to see what's going on here. Alright, so they end up giving me max pay for this load here. Let's see, sorry. So I accepted this load at $2.23 a mile. Max pay that they would have paid for this load if I would have waited until right before departure time was $2.47. Why they got 5 stops? It's not 5 stops. It's only 2 stops. I'm only picking up here and dropping off at in Mira Loma. So we're gonna get to it. I just have to show you that update. And yeah, we're gonna finish this leg up. Alright, so we're heading to dock door 122. Let's see if it's an empty. It's supposed to be an empty, but I have a feeling because it's at a dock door, it's not gonna be empty. Look like we're gambling. That's not good. We're gambling on this trip. It seems like I don't like gambling, but it looks like that's what we're doing. So we are 122. I passed it up. Let's see. It might be empty. I'm not used to our empty totes, maybe. It's supposed to be an empty trailer. We got lucky on this one, because usually when they cancel your whole thing, and then you wasted your whole time. 122 Milestone trailer, and it's empty. Okay, because it's not on a dock door. There's the carcass. Milestone trailer. Here. So that's good. So we're getting paid. Less money to take an empty. I might cut that out because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not complaining. That's what we needed. Well, let's get loaded. Alright. We just got to get hooked. Alright. So we're all hooked up here. Ooh. That was a bang. We pressed our airlines. So I like to press those airlines so I can make sure there's no air leak. Huh. Check these tires. Make sure it's empty, which it is. Check these tires. Don't hear any leaks. So we're good to go, y'all. Oh, a little light on me. We're making it happen. We're about to get on this road. And I'm gonna let you guys know what I dislike about doing these, working off of Amazon Loadboard. There we go. Trailer ABS light kept coming on and off. Oh man, let's get her going, y'all. It's Monday. Monday fun day. Man, oh man, oh man. Where do I begin? Go roll up that window there. Man, I do not mind doing contracts. I've actually been getting a better rate. Luckily, I'm not saying it's a consistent better rate, but I've been getting a better rate doing these contract loads, or not contract, sorry, the low board loads, than I have been doing contracts. The contract loads I've been getting like $1.80. I'm lucky if I get $2 a mile, or $1.90 a mile. And with fuel surcharge, you know, sometimes that's with fuel surcharge, and sometimes that's before fuel surcharge. So with fuel surcharge, I get like $2 a mile, $1.90, $1.08. Rarely I get anything over $2.10, $2.30. And with the sorry, just had to check out. And with the contracts, I've been lucky enough so far, knock on wood, I've been taking loads for over $2.20 a mile. This was $2.40. I did one that was $2.55. I almost did one that was for $1.90, and that was just to get home from Arizona, but it canceled and they gave me the $175. $175. I could have waited, but I would have been sitting there all day, and I wanted to make it to my son's basketball game on Friday. So I just used that $175 that they gave me, and I deadheaded home. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can get out of here. So I just used that to deadhead home, and when I got home, there was a load going from my home terminal out to California that paid pretty decent. I think that was the 255 one. So I took that. It took me to California and brought me back home. It was like 700 and some miles for that. So I did that. So that's a pro. A pro of doing contracts instead of loads. Or no, the pros of doing loads instead of contracts is you get to wait and get a better rate. With the contracts, you don't know what rate you're going to get until the day they give you the schedule. And usually when you do those contracts, they having you do like 10 stops, 8 stops, 7 stops. Like, you're doing a lot of stops. And at your max, you're going to do, 900 miles round trip. I've been fortunate to get some loads that were, some loads that were, just everybody's turning around because of this accident that's up here. That bad accident. Hopefully everybody's alright. It's been a crazy week. Everybody's trying to hustle right now and provide for their families, I'm sure, and make it happen. But we just gotta be safe out there, guys. We gotta take our time. Thanks for not putting on your blinker. We need to take your time and make it happen, guys. Don't rush it. Thanks for not. I can't even see their blinkers. Is everybody turning? Okay, everybody's turning. But be safe out there, guys. Too many accidents I've been seeing, especially with commercial trucks. But back on topic, the pros of doing Amazon load board and contracts is you get to pick your rate. You get to watch the load board for a better rate instead of just taking what they give you. But contracts is more, I don't want to say safe, but once you booked in that contract, you know you're gonna get home. So you're gonna make it home, and you're gonna get paid something. Could be $2,000, $27,000, $3,000, $5,000, whatever that contract that you signed up for. You're gonna get paid that no matter what. If they cancel anything. With Amazon load board is, if they cancel on you, like this load, they canceled on me 30 minutes before I had to pick up. So I got lucky because it was a 3-stop drop. I was picking up an empty, which they didn't have an empty, but I had to wait for my departure time before they can bobtail me or cancel whatever. So while I'm sitting there waiting for my departure time, they canceled the big load, the load that I'm supposed to take from here to California. When they canceled that load, I had to put in a request for ROC anyway, so they can take care of the empty that was not there. So I called ROC. The lady was nice. I was nice to her. I didn't sound frustrated. They even act like I don't know what's going on. I just told her what's going on. Hey, they don't have any empties here. What should I do? She said, I'm just going to bobtail you over to your next leg. I was like, perfect. I was supposed to pick up a load at my next leg as well, but it looks like it canceled. And she was like, let me take a look. She's like, yeah, it canceled. She's like, they canceled 30 minutes ago. They should have canceled this empty as well, but they didn't. So what I'm going to do is have you bobtail over to your next leg, pick up an empty, and complete your trip. Perfect. When she did that, she changed the times or she didn't change the times because I was close to the times anyway. So she added the time on there, but she added the leg on there. And when she added the leg, the closer you get to the departure, like if you're on the load board looking for a load, and that load is an hour or 2 hours away from being picked up, you're gonna get paid more of the max. You know, if it's only an hour, you have an hour to pick it up. That's pretty much the max. So take that, whatever that price is down there. That's the max price that because everything is computer generated. Everything is computer generated. So if it's an hour before the departure time, take that because that's the max they're gonna give you. What are they doing right here? Blocking everything. So that's the max they're gonna give you. If it's 5 hours away and it's sitting at $2, $2.20, some people will snatch it up. I try to wait because if you wait until it gets 3 hours, 2 hours for departure time, you're going to get more. It's going to keep going up every 30 minutes, every hour until it maxes out, and then they probably just take it down and repost it up as a different leg. But I got lucky because, you know, I waited all day. I booked this load early, actually. I booked this load 5 hours before departure time. It took me a little nap. I got out here, and if it would have canceled, I would have wasted my whole day because there was other loads that I could have put a bid on. So, guys, I'm in this video right here. I'm not really feeling that good. I don't know when I'm talking. I'm coughing a lot. Hopefully I don't have like pneumonia or nothing like that. I feel fine. I don't have a fever or anything like that, but it's just when I'm talking, it doesn't feel great. So if you like my videos, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate everybody who watches my videos. Half of you are watching, half of you that are watching my videos are not subscribed. So if it's your second time back, your first time here, if you can hit that button for me, help my channel grow, I really appreciate it. Hey, until next time, guys, I'll keep you in the loop. Peace out.
Just rolling trucking. What's going on, man?